Hello friends, I am Kesav Murthy. I am an HR cum educational consultant. In this video, we look at a topic called time management. All of us are concerned about this particular topic. So let me share my understanding of time management or my understanding of effective time management. I understand that time management can be a process consists of five process. One is the planning. The other one is setting priorities. The third is identifying the time wasters. And fourth is avoiding procrastination. And fifth is introspection. Now let us look at one by one. What do we mean by these five steps? One is the planning. So planning is the most fundamental thing for any time management. You need to plan your activity or the task for the day and for the week and for the month and for the year. So that planning has to be there. And when you plan, it is not a static one. Planning is always a dynamic one. What we mean by dynamic is we need to plan, and when you execute, there will be deviations from the plan. Again, you have to replan. Again, when you execute, there will be deviations. Again, you have to replan. So the planning process itself is dynamic in the sense that you plan, you deviate, again you replan, again you may deviate, again you replan. So it is a continuous process like this. So this is that one has to understand that planning means it's a dynamic one. Second, for doing planning, you need to have a clarity on your priorities. What should I do? No, that you can classify your activities or your tasks or your work into four different groups. Group 1, you can put all the important activities and urgent activities. The activities which are important and urgent, that you need to do those activities and you need to do immediately, urgently, as soon as possible. That is the meaning of that. Then group 2 activity is that it is important but not urgent. That what it means is, it is that activity or the work has to be done by you, but you can fix a time for doing that. You need not do it immediately. The third group is, it is less important but urgent. So in such cases, you need not do that particular activity. If you are in a position to delegate that activity, you delegate it to your juniors or somebody else and keep the supervision and control on that particular person or the activity. So that is very, very important to make sure that the activity is completed. And the fourth group is, it is the activity is not important and it is not urgent. And you have to ask a question about this particular activities, group of activities, whether you need to do that activity or not. Many a times such activities may not be required or you need not do such activities. In case you need to do that activity which is not important, which is not urgent, you can delegate it to somebody and then probably again supervise it, or you can do it whenever you get time for doing that particular activity. So let us look at now the fourth, the third the third point, that is identifying time wasters. Many of us, we will be wasting lot of our time in areas where we are not concerned with. For example, we spend lot of time in front of television, and we spend lot of time in gossiping on various things which is not relevant to our activity. And then we spend a lot of time in using smartphones and social networks. And then we always try to do multitasking and then try to do too much at once, and then probably we don't do anything properly. And if in case the place where you are working has got a lot of noise pollution, that also will be a distraction for you. And then sometimes in companies and organizations, there will be a lot of excessive meetings and discussions will be there. Probably you don't end up deciding on anything properly, and then there will be a lot of never-ending communication in email or in a WhatsApp. No, you say something, somebody will say thank you, and again you say thank you, and again in turn he will say thank you very much, like that. No, this is never-ending communication is there, and these are some of the time wasters you have to cut and then save your time. And the last important thing is avoid procrastination. That is, anything you want to know, whenever you may feel lazy and then procrastinate some of the things. So, to avoid this procrastination, you have to break your activities in smaller tasks, and so that you find it easy to do it. And then it should be an achievable, kind of a target you should keep. And always you can take a break in between the tasks. So if you keep doing these three things, then probably you may not procrastinate at all. And the last but not the least, that you have to do a introspection at the end of the day. Like, how did the day go? Whether it gone according to your plan? How did you use your time for the entire day or entire week? Such an introspection will help you to effectively manage your time. I hope this is useful to all of you, and then thank you for listening to this video. Thank you once again.